All right, welcome back, Tablemates. We back for another episode of the True Table Podcast. This is going to be a good one. So today I'm here with a very special guest. I came across her on Instagram. A homie of mine was showing me a bunch of her work. So I was like, you know what? I like what she doing. This shit kind of fly. Let me put in an order. And I put in an order. She did something dope for me for a show. And we just kept in contact and we started building a rapport. So as we build a rapport, I'm like, you know what? I think she got a little story. So I need to know a little bit more about the story. And she became to be cool people. So I was like, you know what? Let me bring her on the pod. So I had, I'm fucked up. Because I'm sweating like crazy. I got Beatrice, a.k.a. DaArtJawn. Introduce yourself.
What's up, y'all? I'm Beatrice, DaArtJawn.
DaArtJawn.
D-A.
D.A. Okay. Let the people know what you do. Tell them about yourself, and we're going to get acquainted.
Well, I am a visual artist. I paint, I draw, I sculpt. I sew.
You sew too?
Yeah, I sew.
Okay.
I'm into millinery, meaning that I like doing hats, head pieces, crystal body jewelry. Like, I'm a little bit of like a little hood Martha Stewart without the fraud.
Hey, listen, Martha Hood too. Don't get it twisted. Martha is hood.
Without the fraud.
Martha is hood.
Because I want to people fuck around, do that shit, and actually get caught.
Okay. All right. So you're here at the Truth Table. Basically, as you know, there's a platform. We speak our truth. We on cap. We just keep it all the way honest. And hold that. Since I'm warming you up to it. You just quick to drink. Damn. So I said to say, we start off every episode with a truth shot. So we're gonna raise our glasses, and we're gonna do a little truth swear. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you pod.
I do.
I do. Okay.
I do.
Okay. She do, y'all. Whole lot of truth.
Ooh.
Okay, so you're an artist from Philadelphia. What does your art look like? Where does it come from? What draws inspiration from you?
Whew. My art, it comes from being a little black girl, a dark-skinned black girl.
Okay, and shout out to the melanin.
Born in the 80s, born to drug-addicted parents.
Okay.
Born into a family of complete chaos.
Damn.
And I had to find a way to express myself.
Right.
Because, when you're young, you're black.
Right.
You're female, you're dark-skinned. People don't particularly care what you have to say, not even as a child.
That part.
My parents was on drugs. I was thrown into the foster care system in the 90s. For those who know.
Yeah.
Y'all know what that experience
right,
is like.
Right.
So, it was like I had to find a way to not be self-destructive.
Okay. So when self-destructive came into a play, what did that look like?
Well, it started, when I was a child because everybody was always like, oh, you're this, you're that, speaking negatively. So it was like things that I wanted to do.
Right.
I didn't necessarily feel like I could do.
Okay.
So when I would be offered certain opportunities, I would just blow them on purpose because I felt like, who gonna take me seriously?
Right.
Whenever I tell people what it is I want to do, like, none of them care. None of them cared to take me seriously about what I was talking about.
Okay. So basically, it was like a little struggle to find your village.
Yeah.
Okay. So at what age did you find your village? Group home. Okay. For the people who don't know what group home is, what's a group home?
So group homes are places where they send children who either have behavioral problems or, like me, I was an orphan. Like, I didn't have any family that would take me.
Right.
So I aged out of actual foster care because, for those who don't know, like, when you reach a certain age, for actual like foster families and foster parents, like they stop taking older children. They don't want to deal with teenagers and their emotional and mental needs and all that type of stuff. So you age out.
Yeah.
And so they'll put you in a group home, something like that. And then from there, like you max out to like 18, some places 21, depending on your behavior, depending on what you have going on in school, otherwise like that.
Yeah, my one of my relatives came up in that system, and he dealt with a lot of shit that I could never even imagine or fathom even going through, and it was a challenge. Like it was a challenge. And I'd see him go back and forth with his actual blood relatives, then came back to us, and it was just like it was night and day, and it was like, damn, like you never realize how lucky you are of your situation until you see some realer shit than what you're going through. You like, can you really complain? Like realistically, like people be complaining over the dumbest shit. You like, motherfuckers that actually pray for your situation for real. Like it's crazy. So I totally understand. I sympathize with that.
Yeah. So like I met girls there. I met some staff members there who treated us like family, because you had some staff members that just treat y'all like this shit is a fucking job. Fuck y'all.
Yeah. Like it's a paycheck.
And then you had staff members that had teenagers at home. You know what I'm saying? They had that empathy factor, that mother factor, because there's a bunch of women.
Right.
Most times. So it was like I have like some of those relationships now still to this day. Their children, like their sisters, like their whole families, like they, so I was still, even though it was a lot of dark shit, like I still made out pretty dope because I got to meet a lot of powerful, strong Black women that became my family.
Okay. And family is not, it's not just blood. Family is what you make it. And I come to find out sometimes your blood be your biggest haters. Woo, child. We'll sip to that. Take one more sip. But no, that's real shit though. But I really feel like as you coming up, you really understand what the true meaning of family is. Family is what you make it. Family is your village. Family is who I could pick and choose to bring in my circle. Blood make you, what they say, related. Family is what make you. I forgot the rest of that Jawn go. It was smooth though. But but I feel like pick your circle very carefully, because if not, it could be detrimental. It could backfire on you, and it's like you don't want to revisit some BS where you have a choice not to deal with it. Some people you have no choice that you could do. I mean, even though they're your blood, you still have a choice, but it'd be a different Jawn. So with that being said, you're a mom, of course. Okay, so you're a mom in 2025. Single mom. You related? I'm not related. Are you in a relationship? How does that go about? Divorce. Okay. So happily. Okay. So how did it get to the divorce, and then how to get to happily?
Without putting you all the way in my business.
Right. Just quick content.
My ex-husband was my best friend from the time I was 13 years old. We was off and on, whatever like that. Years later, we reconnected again, got married. I knew he had issues and he had problems, but I didn't realize that he had the amount of issues and the problem in which he had. And 2 months after we got married, that nigga thought he was about to be Ike Turner.
Oh my God, not eat the cake.
And for me, I'm Tina in the limo the whole movie.
The whole movie.
So the entire length of the film.
Got you.
So that's just not gonna work for me.
Yeah, it really not gonna work.
And you know what I'm saying? And when I found myself ready to decapitate him in front of our house, I was like, you know what? I gotta go.
Yeah.
It's
decapitate is crazy.
Listen.
As
if
a nice
I
word.
was to tell you what he did, you would be like, okay.
Grab the knife.
Oh no, it wasn't even a knife. It was my father's ritual machete that I kept behind my door as a form of protection, because I get into that woo woo shit. So I always kept that behind my door, for protection.
Right.
And when he did what he did,
Mm-hmm.
I said, like, I blacked out. Like,
Yeah.
my children was in the house. This nigga then lost it.
Right.
So now I got to put you out your fucking misery.
Right,
and
right, right,
at
right.
that point, it's like, you know what?
Listen, I'm with it.
I got to go.
Yeah, or you gonna go unwillingly.
Yeah, and that's what it was. Like, I found myself machete raised about to chop his shit. And
You Spanish?
no, I mean,
No, not trying to say it, but you know they carry keep a machete.
Here, I have Caribbean ancestors and so forth that get into knives and all of that shit.
Yeah.
I don't play that shit, but it's like you start acting like that, and once I black out like that, it's like once I feel like I need to protect myself from you, then I don't need to be with you anymore.
At all.
Like, I don't feel safe.
Right.
Anymore. I don't feel safe in your presence. I don't feel, comfortable with you anymore. I don't feel comfortable with you around my children. So at that point, I need to separate myself.
Okay. So how many kids do you have?
So biologically, I have 2.
Okay.
They're 12 years apart. I was being bad.
12 years apart.
Yeah.
I'll drink with you. I don't want you to be alone. We a team tonight. Okay, 12 years apart.
And then my best friend, I have her children. I'm in the process of adopting my godchildren.
That's dope, though.
Yeah.
That's dope. So I'm glad they have somebody, that actually love them, that there we go again with that village. Yeah. So you have 2 biologically. So the 2 is come from the marriage?
No.
Okay. You got any kids with the marriage?
No.
Okay. So do you think it was a plus or a bonus? I mean, a plus or a negative?
I believe that it was a plus, given the mental state and just the overall situation with my ex-husband. Mm-hmm. Like, I just, at a certain point, I was like, I couldn't imagine even being tethered to you forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I'm just like, nah, I can't.
Like, you a motherfucker outside of anything DNA, genetic-wise. I can only imagine what type of time you really gonna be
on if I had a fucking baby with you. Like, absolutely not.
Yo, it amazes me how so many people go through the darkest, craziest shit from people they do not have any ties to whatsoever. Meaning, they could walk away if they really want to. Like, there's no kids, there's no businesses, nothing of that sort where you really have to interact. And they be like, yo, these motherfuckers be doing their biggest ones. And it's like, you sit and wonder, like, was it ever love? Because the way you act, it's more so like you hate me, you can't stand me, you can't stomach me, but like, I'm supposed to be someone that you love?
Well, I look at it a little bit differently. Like, I know for my situation with my ex-husband, he was just in a lot of fucking pain. And he was, like, I told him, like, he was just a calcified body of just grief and pain.
Calcified, yo.
Because that's literally what he was. It was like, he loved me. Like, it's no doubt in my mind he loved me. We've known each other forever, but it was just like he didn't know how to accept the love I gave him because it was something he never had. Okay. And because I know him that well, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know, for him, it was, the energy that he had from the females around him was just not the greatest.
Right.
All the time. And that really does a number on people.
Hell yeah.
Especially when it's like they don't know how to do the work and then they start self-medicating themselves, which then makes it worse. Right.
It's hard to really love somebody, like you said, when they never experienced it, they don't know how to love. Like, I do believe you have to teach people how to love you. Just like you have to teach people how to talk to you, how to interact with you, shit like that. Like, sometimes you have to coach people into being in your space, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's even harder when you see the good in a person, and it's like, I want you to do right. I want you to be whatever we going to be. But it's like, you know what? I gotta put you over here. I gotta love you from afar because, unfortunately, we're not good together.
Listen, divorce almost took me out of
the
here.
Big D, pause.
You want to talk about stress? You want to talk about dealing with a narcissist?
A lot of, okay.
Okay, so
what's a narcissist to you? Because
no.
we use
So
that.
actually, my folks is actually diagnosed
Okay.
with narcissistic personality disorder. It is real.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell
And
yeah.
they are. It is just it do something to the person that they're with. So
Absolutely.
I'm in therapy.
Shout out to you.
I've been in therapy for over 12 years.
High five. No, that's right. Mental health.
I woke up one day and was like, "Nah, bitch, you got a couple screws, a couple nuts and bolts.
We gotta tighten up a
yeah,
little bit.
You need to go
little
ahead."
mental tune up.
Yeah, but like I was doing really good. I was diagnosed with complex post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, shit like that. But they trying to drug me and all that. But I was like, no, fuck that. I'll drink my herbs, my tea, and do my shit. But it was like fucking with him. I was diagnosed with a form of ADHD that comes from dealing with prolonged exposure to narcissistic abuse.
Yeah. You've been around so much. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, because my ex was just nonstop.
Okay, so you just stated a lot. So let me ask you this: at times, could you decipher the two of reality and the war zone that was being brought upon towards you?
Oh, I recognized the war immediately.
Okay.
But it was just like I was already in it, so it was like I'm in this war, and now I have to get out of it. But what is the safest way
to exit
to do this? But when you are on an open landmine, like it's just a bunch of them everywhere.
Yeah,
you have to be careful where you step, and that's what it's like dealing with somebody who has that extreme
impulse.
Of going up, because you never know what they're going to do. The smallest, just literally nothing. You don't have to do anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
I know it's like some people, it's like is very spread out. Sometimes some people you can tell by certain times of the day, they gonna be on bullshit. Like when sundown, and it's gonna be on this. Let me go in the house. Let me you gotta prep for it. So it's like once you actually are going through that and you came up out of it, was it a smooth transition or was it a rough transition into a comfort, like going back to your comfortability?
So it was a transition.
Okay.
Like my nervous system, I'm still I'm still regulating my nervous system. Like I've only been moved out of me and my husband's property for a year now.
Okay, damn.
Like he was in jail, like he was gone, but I was still like living in our house. So this nigga was literally calling me from jail, threatening me, sending me unthank you notes and shit in the mail, whatever. So I didn't fully feel safe until I had moved out.
Okay.
And once I moved out, it was like I had a headache for like 3 days.
That ain't healthy at all.
I couldn't sleep. Like when I was living in our old house, like I was under so much stress. My doctors told me like I almost like stroked out on Mother's Day. Like I passed out. And it was bad because I was under so much stress of he's still calling me, harassing me. He's sending people past our house to harass me, ring my doorbell, beat on my door. It was just a lot of.
And this is why he's out or behind bars?
In jail.
Yeah, I would say he's not coming here.
No, he don't. That nigga don't know.
Nigga like, let's wrap this up.
No, yo, you funny as shit. No, that nigga don't know where I'm at all.
All right, cool.
I did it.
We the unclosed disclosure.
No, I did it all fucking contact. All together.
Okay, good for you.
All that shit. Like I don't play any of that. You know what I'm saying? But it was a transition. It was like I have to find out how to get back to myself. My nervous system has to completely reset, rewire, and do all of this shit now. And for a while, I couldn't paint. Like he destroyed my whole art studio.
For real?
I got the whole video. Like when I say my beading stuff, like you can see over there where it's nothing but glass jars full of beads.
Mind you, we in her studio right now, so it's a bunch of art everywhere.
So it's like you see all that stuff. Like in my old house, it was like that too. And one day he just got mad because I wouldn't participate in the argument, and every table, flipped everything over.
Wow.
All I just kept hearing was
That's sad.
beads crashing, all his glass, like he tore up everything. And when I tell you, even now, like I still struggle with getting my jewelry all the way back because for a moment it was like every time I came in my studio, if something fall on the floor, I hear beads. It's like
it's a trigger.
The shit
It's a trigger.
out of me. And I'm like, yo, and I'm talking to my therapist, and she was like, you have to understand, you went through something very traumatic.
Absolutely.
And she was like, he did that shit on purpose.
Yeah.
Because you have a way to express how you feel. He don't. You know what I'm saying? So he resents you because you're able to express yourself and do all of that, and he doesn't know how. That's why he went in there and did that.
Right.
Because he wanted to traumatize you around your craft and around
Absolutely.
your art.
He wanted to break your peace.
Yeah. And it was like, that's what he did. And I was just like, you know what? Once I moved out, I cleaned everything. I left anything he bought, any my wedding dress, I left it.
Damn.
I left everything. All the pictures,
Had
everything had to go. Everything. I was like, I don't want any of his negative energy following me into my new house.
That's right.
I don't want the pictures, memories I hide, all that shit. I don't want none of it.
Okay. Damn, you just said a lot. I ain't gonna hold you. I had so much to say, but it's like, damn, I want the next situation to be right. So, like you just said, energy, transferring energy, that's very real. I do believe if you don't dare a situation the right way, it can keep going and going and going and going and going. And I do believe some people, they operate very well in toxicity. I do not. Once it comes on my doorstep, I have to address it right then and there, and I gotta make my next move my best move. But everybody doesn't have those tools, or they don't have those resources. So what kind of advice would you give to a woman that's dealing with a fraction of what you have dealt with?
Save money. Put it somewhere where he can't find it, where you're not making a lot of transactions, where you're just literally depositing, save your money, keep your job. One thing about an abusive male or female, but in this case we're talking about males.
Right.
One thing, they are very financially abusive. They don't want you to work. They don't want you to have anything because that is a means for you to be free.
And codependent.
And
too.
yes, and they want you codependent on them. One thing about me is I always keep a job. Niggas don't know. Oh, they call me Tommy because they like, bitch, what you do? Don't worry about it. I get a bag.
I got a job.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Best believe my bills is paid. My kids are well taken care of. It's like I always had my own job. I've always was a hustler. I sell my art. I sell my jewelry. I used to, I only had my first daughter, I was cleaning people's houses. Doing hair, traveling, doing nails, doing hair because I was also, yes. Listen.
Gotta figure it out.
Gotta figure it out. And for men who are abusive, they don't want you to have that. So my ex tried to break that out of me.
Try to break your spirit.
And I would never. Like I said, I'm Tina, the whole movie in the limo.
That's gonna be the name of the episode. I'm saying right now, Tina, the whole movie. Okay.
The whole movie.
Okay.
Because no, I gotta keep, because nigga, the moment you start acting like you crazy, I gotta go.
Yeah, absolutely.
By any means necessary. And either you gonna let me go or I'm gonna have to force you to let me go. And that can happen any way you choose to.
It's only you.
It's multiple ways to skin a cat.
Hey, I know about skinning some cats now.
Here you go.
I'm gonna drink with you. Shit. Okay, so let's switch subjects for a second. Your art. Where are you with your art now? Because I know you got something going on with our mutual friend, White Chocolate, the White. Let's talk about what you got going on. Anything you got to promote?
Yes. So October 4th. I will be
Libra season.
Yes, you a Libra too, right?
God damn sure I'm the biggest.
Which one? September, October?
My birthday next week. It's a couple days. I'm September.
Big October Libra right here.
Oh my God. So hold up. No, because scammers out here, but we talk about it. So you're October Libra.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Y'all
so
crazy
anyway,
shit.
back to my very shameful plug.
Okay.
October 4th, I will be involved in the Philly Raw Artist Showcase.
Shout out to that. Good shit.
I have it posted on my page. You can also see my ad on the Raw Artist page, Raw Artist Philly.
Yeah.
It's also on my story.
That picture was dope, yo.
Yeah.
That shit was vibrant like a motherfucker.
Oh, what, my picture?
Yeah. I seen it. I was like, I know who that is. She famous. I know her.
Not yet.
Shit, don't listen. You gotta speak it.
Manifested. I mean, in my head, I am. Like, I'm not a really tall woman, but everybody that know me, they always be like, yo, she thinks she's fucking She-Hulk in her head. Like, she really thinks she's 7 foot something. I'm 7'2".
Listen, ain't no thing, bitch, I know. This is what I am.
I'm 7'2".
Talk heavy. Talk heavy.
So, yeah, I'm having a show. My photograph with At White Chocolate was just a part of the Roots to Fruit artist showcase that they had.
I put it right down below. Throw it up on the camera.
It was up there this past Saturday. You can also catch me on the Philly Black Wine and Spirits Festival page.
Oh shit now.
Yes, because I do be outside.
Hey, you should. You was outside the last couple of days.
Woo! Ditch day.
Ditch day. Let's talk about ditch day. Let's talk about ditch day.
Woo!
We all ears.
Ditch day be lit.
Okay.
Ditch day, it do what it's supposed to do.
For context purposes, for people who do not know what ditch day, what is ditch day?
Okay, so ditch day is a party that they have here. They have other places too, where you ditch on a Wednesday. You ditch work. You ditch your kids. You ditch whatever.
Ditching the kids is crazy.
And it was definitely fuck them kids. And you party from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then they usually have an after party. I'm not really big on the after party because I got responsibilities. I got to get home.
You just said fuck them kids.
Yeah, but it's fuck them kids from 11 to 5. After 5, I got to go home. I
gotta go get them kids.
I gotta get in the house because see my kids will be waiting at the door. Mom, where was you at?
Fucking y'all out of my mind.
Listen here, being drunk on Don Julio shots, throwing ass in the middle of the day
on hump day.
Wednesday.
So you like tequila? You're doing good with that tequila.
Listen here, I'm usually a dark liquor girl. I'm usually a bourbon, a whiskey.
You a colorist.
I am. That's reverse color. That like reverse racism. That's
yes.
Reverse colorism. Okay. Yeah, I don't do white alcohols. I don't particularly care for a lot of white things. They tend to not be that great in quality.
Hey, I understand.
And other things, I like my liquor like I like my men
dark and strong.
Yes.
Okay, fellas, if you dark, strong, and you ain't on bullshit, holler at her.
No.
Holler at her.
Absolutely not.
If you own a limo, do not.
Do not.
No. Okay. So, at this part of the show, I like to switch up. I like to play a little game called Two Truths and a Lie. So, the object of the game is you got to tell me and the viewers two truths. I got to figure out which is the truth, what is the lie, and it don't have to be in no particular order, but it's your world. It could be from the craziest thing or the wildest. No truth is too big, no lie is too small.
Okay.
And it don't have to be in order at all.
Okay, so the first one is
two truths and a lie.
Okay. The first one is one of my baby daddies is white.
Okay.
I got two.
One of her baby daddies is white.
Two.
Okay. She got the fever.
When I was 17, I got accepted into the National Youth Leadership Forum on Medicine.
She's smart. Okay. 17. Make this a good one.
I'm bisexual.
A motherfucker like this.
I'm bisexual.
Third one. She likes who likes her. Okay, cool. So let's run it down. The last one was bisexual. The second one was you're very smart. You got inducted to a school. 17. The first one was
My baby daddy.
the baby daddy was white. Okay. So I'm gonna say out of two truths and a lie, the lie is your baby daddy is white. The baby daddy is white. How do I know? She just said she like her men like she like her liquor. Tall, dark, and handsome. That's the lie. The truth, you said you bisexual. I peeped that because before you said something or before we start rolling, and I said, boom, mental note that. Okay. Elaborate on the school that you got inducted to.
Okay, so when I was 17, I got inducted into the National Youth Leadership Forum on Medicine. So it was like this very, very special program and stuff like that. Like you have to be voted in only a certain amount of
it's a secret society.
Kids throughout the country get to go. I didn't even know that my biology teacher, Miss Nixon, who used to teach at Germantown High, shout out Miss Nixon.
Shout out Miss Nixon.
I didn't realize that she put me in there and that I took a test or something like that because you know they used to be testing us with shit.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It was experiments.
Yeah, exactly. So I took one of them random tests or some shit one day, and then the next thing I know, the letter showed up at my group home, and it was fucked up because I couldn't go.
For real?
I was supposed to go. I couldn't go because at the time they hadn't yet made it so I could go to court for myself. So my parents who weren't in my life, so my parents who weren't in my life were the ones they were talking about that they needed the parents to sign because they still didn't, cancel out their rights, and I was pissed. And my dad, who they knew where he was, they asked him to sign it, and he told them some shit like, "Oh, I'll sign it if she talked to me." And
manipulation is real, yo.
And I was just like, you know what?
I'm cool.
Fuck you. I'm not gonna do it. And then I got very upset because I was like, how are y'all making this person who did this heinous thing like responsible for me?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
That's crazy, yo.
And everybody was like, I should have, your pride, you should have just talked to him and shit.
But there was no guarantee that he still was going to do right by it, though. And you'd have been triggered. So it's like...
Yeah, no, I wasn't talking to that nigga.
That's like some shit where it's like, okay, I know I'm good enough because I was accepted. That's something I might got to just take on the chin, like, it just wasn't for me.
Yeah,
but
I was like 17. The only thing on my mind was getting the fuck out this group home because these bitches in here suck. This whole program sucked. I want to be the fuck outside with my friends.
Right.
I was tired of that shit.
Damn.
So I was just like, I got accepted.
Right. Okay. So outside of, okay, they say sometimes your past is what shapes your future. How does your future look in today's format?
Bright as fuck.
Bright as these lights?
Brighter.
He's bright as shit.
My dream's so big, they keep me up at night.
Talk heavy. I like that.
My dreams are bigger. They scare me.
Paint the picture. Scare me too.
They scare me. Like, I've seen myself in dreams, like, standing on podiums and shit, talking about my art, my programs and shit like that I want, that I plan on achieving. Like, I want to open a group home on a farm.
On a farm?
Yeah, I want to teach. I want to teach black kids herbs. I want to teach them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting a lot of animals because I can't do the smells and all that. But I'll get some chickens.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying? Like some other shit. But I want to grow food, and I want to teach black children how to grow food and how to grow herbs and
high as food is. You got to learn how to
do all of that.
Have a green thumb. Yeah. Okay. So, what will be the top 5 foods that you would immediately teach the young ladies of the group?
Okay, I would teach.
And why?
Okay, so I don't want to just have girls. I want boys and girls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want boys and girls because the boys get left out.
Yeah.
A lot, and boys need to know how to do that shit too.
Absolutely.
So I want to do like medicinal herbs, so like rosemary, thyme, all of the sages, lavender, buckthorn, fucking.
Damn. Okay.
Dandelion, because they tell you dandelion is a root and you should kill it, but everything on the dandelion, even down to the root, has healing properties in it.
Damn, there's something today.
Yeah.
So, like, for example, what healing properties does it have?
So rosemary can help like with your blood and stuff like that.
Okay.
So people with high blood pressure and shit like that can drink rosemary.
Let me go get some shit then. Fuck them, tired of these pills. That's good shit though. I would look at it like this. One day it's gonna happen. Just keep doing what you're doing and keep manifesting and keep working towards your goal. Anything is possible, yo. It's just totally up to you.
I am living proof of that.
Anything is possible, yo.
Living. I am definitely living proof of that. Like, my mom had me early. My mom was on drugs when she was pregnant with me. I was one of those crack babies. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no,
if you
I
left it up,
I understand.
Yeah, if you would have left it up to those white doctors and all of those people, I should be dead. Or if I didn't die because of all the trauma, because of the group homes, because of all that shit, I should be strung out. I should have a bunch of kids. You
should be a statistic.
I should be a fucking statistic. And when people look at me, when people talk to me, when people see my art, and when they hear my story, they just be like thrown off because they like. What? I'm like, yeah, that right there show you that you don't have to become what has happened to you. You don't have to become the darkest things that have happened to you. You can take that shit and you can alchemize it and you can transmute it and you can do so much with it.
Right.
That'll help you grow. Like, and it'll help you learn how to love and just be at peace with yourself. Like, you don't have to just become the darkness. Like, you gotta learn how to be in that motherfucker.
Yeah. Because
the true alchemists know how to work in the good and
know
how
to
work in the light. You have to have balance. You have to have both. So,
and you can appreciate the light unless you've been in the dark.
Yeah, like you have to, you have to learn how to move in both. So it's like you take that shit, and I realize, like you said earlier, everybody doesn't have the tools. Everybody doesn't have the mental capacity to do that. But it's like for those who do, and I tell everybody, even for those who feel like they don't, like, just keep going.
Keep going. Don't stop.
In the words of the little blue fish, just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
Like, just keep swimming. Like, I know it's hard.
Shout out to Nemo.
Yeah, you tired. Your lungs is like,
yeah, they're ready to collapse.
Tight. I know.
Okay.
But you can still move though.
Absolutely. Like, it's half the battle.
Like your lungs still got some give to it.
Mm-hmm.
So take a deep breath. And
you talking art. It's like, you talk vivid as I can see the whole shit, yo. Ain't no bullshit.
A visual speaker?
Yeah. Man, that's half the battle. Like, when you could talk some shit and actually put a person mentally there, you got them. Like, it's just how God they want to be. But it's like you already painting. You're already with it. I'm telling you, keep whatever you're doing your sage and all that shit, because, yo,
the sage.
it's giving me Erykah Badu vibe. Like, this shit. Like, okay, real quick. So, context, y'all. I'm looking at this picture that she got on the floor, and I want to grab it. I'm going to take a picture of it and put it up. But explain that picture. What is the name of that picture? And what was you thinking about when you made that?
Cool. So that picture is like 10 years old, actually. And I was thinking of just being weary and being tired.
Okay.
Because I was weary and I was tired in the relationship I was in. And I was just like, I just need to be carried. Like it's like I'm tired of carrying everyone
This
else.
load.
I'm like I'm the load now. So
You
I
better preach.
painted this picture of this black
No,
ass man.
I'm gonna save myself for editing. Jawn, 'cause this is crazy.
So I sent so I painted this man carrying this woman.
That's beautiful, yo.
That's 10 years old.
So you didn't want to actually carry that load anymore?
No, I didn't. I was tired. See, I'm the eldest daughter, which for those of us who are the eldest daughters, eldest sons, y'all know what that is like being the eldest. You are damn near a fucking control freak.
Yeah,
Especially for those of us who were forced to have responsibilities before, we were supposed to. So it was just like, I'm like, yo, I'm tired of carrying this shit. Me and him broke up shortly after that. But I was like, I'm tired. And then
that shit hot, yo.
And then my ex-husband, he saw them and he wanted them. We were just friends then, and he wanted to buy them, so I let him buy them, and now I want them gone. Because I kept them, but I was because they're my artwork, but it was like these were his.
Yeah.
And it's like
transaction.
Yeah, I don't want them. So
yeah, I feel bad for liking it now.
No, listen here.
I'll crazy.
Give that shit to you. You can have it.
I don't want them spirits, girl.
No, it's not spirits. No, like when I painted it, I wasn't thinking about him.
I didn't mean to say it like this.
No, like when I painted it, like I wasn't thinking about him or anything like that. Like it wasn't fault. Like it's not, it doesn't have that kind of energy on it.
Okay.
It's just I'm tired of.
I'm saying if I gotta pray on that shit before I go on my car.
No.
Okay.
Right. Like I'm just tired of looking at them. Like it's a bunch of them in here that I'm just tired of looking at.
Gotcha.
That's why I'm ready to just start. Like I'm going to be
start
fresh.
A bunch of them. Yeah. Okay. All right. Funny as shit, yo. I don't want to. Yeah. I got you that as a clip. Real shit. Oh my God.
No, see, one thing about me, I am a very disciplined. I am a very, very careful spiritualist.
Right.
I don't get into all of the petty, all of the goofy shit. I'm not going to give you something that I know is going to have certain energy on it or anything. Like, there are certain paintings that people want to buy from me that I will not allow them to buy because of why I painted them and the energy that I put into them. And they're like, oh, my God, I want to buy it. And I'm like, I know you do, but you can't have it.
Yeah. And they don't understand why.
They don't understand. And when I say it's an energy thing, like, I don't want you to have that type of grief in your house. Damn. So it's like whereas though people, everything in artwork, from any art form, like a person puts them into it.
Absolutely.
Music, dance, they're acting, painting, drawing, like jewelry, clothes, like
your
everything.
Babies.
Yeah, like you're putting your energy into it, and as an artist, we know why we created certain things. And for me, it's like when stuff comes from a particularly dark place, I just feel more comfortable keeping it myself because I know me and I know the type of energy that I have. So I don't want to give that to somebody.
I get it. It was just one piece I seen. I think you was drawing something on a wall or something like that, and then it spiraled into something crazy.
The tree?
Yeah.
That's behind here. When you take this down,
now I'm gonna look at it like, hey. So okay, so it was a tree that she did,
but
and it was what?
It.
Yeah. Oh. So how did you get there?
So I started looking into my family genealogy a couple years ago, and I found my ancestors 7 generations back.
Oh shit!
So we talking like 1600.
So you Ancestry.com for real?
Oh, I wasn't playing. Like, I don't know which part of Africa my ancestors are from, but I know on my mother's side, on my grandmother's side, her family comes from Australia, Brisbane, Australia. Some of my family still carries the last name.
The Aussies.
Brisbane. Yeah, the Aborigines and shit like that. So with that information, like I said, I'm a woo-woo lady, so I have dreams and all kinds of different things. Ghost Whisperer for real. And it was like after I started doing certain things, rituals, stuff like that, it was like my ancestors started showing up to me, like in my sleep, telling me things and giving me messages for certain of my cousins, certain of my family, and it comes out in my art too. Okay. So it's like you see all of this stuff in here, but there are like
there's a lot of stuff in here, yo.
But it's like certain pieces are specifically for my ancestors. Like in that tree, like it came out of dealing with colorism. So I was having,
especially being dark skinned. I know all about that.
Yeah, so I was having a conversation with my therapist, and I was just telling her, we were talking about like generational wise, how does colorism affect a person? Yeah. And I was talking about how when I've spoken with my mother, how she said she was nobody ever called her beautiful. And then it was my grandmother.
It's about to be a trigger for me. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, my grandmother, it was kind of like the same thing. From my great grandmother, it was like the same thing. My great grandmother was killed.
Sorry to hear that.
By her very light skinned, green eyed husband that she was forced to marry.
Green eyed bandit.
Yeah, who called her a breeder. And because she knew how to farm. So, I thought about me, myself, and what I've dealt with colorism. And it was an incident that happened with my youngest daughter, who is part Lenape, Aboriginal American, Delaware Indian, part on her dad's side. So she's fair-skinned with, really silky hair. Right. And this lady, like, tried to call out and tried to say she wasn't mine when we were shopping for shoes. Yeah. And I
it's called, the nerve, the audacity.
Yeah, and when I say I was so triggered by that shit, and I called my daughter's father, and I was, like, crying on the phone because it was very triggering for me. Right. So we were talking about all of that, and I just saw a tree. And I saw all of my great-grandmother's faces that I've literally seen in my dreams. And the male's faces, the chocolate men, and all the things that all of my dark-skinned grandfathers and all that stuff had to go through down south. Because my folks is from South Carolina.
Mine's from North Carolina.
Yeah, so it was like I just saw...
What part of South Carolina?
Kershaw County.
Okay.
So it was like I just saw a tree, but it was like a timeline of faces with my grandmother's face in the middle. Wow. And then it turned into a bottle tree. For those who don't know what a bottle tree is, Gullah Geechee culture.
Yep, definitely Geechee.
I'm a descendant of those folks, and bottle trees were things that they had outside their houses with blue glass, and it was to trap negative entities, spirits, and to trick spirits and stuff like that, because the blue bottles give off like the presence of water. So on the tree, to protect my ancestor trees, that's what I call it, I put blue bottles on it. And then I thought about the fruit that all of these people created, me, my cousins, right. All that stuff, and it just turned into a whole 6 by 6 foot
piece of art,
painting. Yes.
Yeah, when I seen it on my timeline, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and this is crazy. On a hot tip, like, yo, that's hot.
Yeah. And that's where it came from.
Wow, how long took you to do that?
It's not even done. I've been working on it slowly since April. And it's gonna get done whenever it get done, but just to,
you gotta take your time with art.
Yeah, but just to close it off, like, so I painted it because I was like, now they'll all get to be called beautiful.
Come on,
and they'll be beautiful forever because it's artwork.
Right.
And
immortalizing.
Yeah, it's making me tear up, but like
it's cool to cry. Like, I cried on here a few times.
Like, it was like, for me, it was like it made the little dark skinned girl in me very happy.
Right.
Who was called ugly? Who was called this?
You know, that's where I'm going with it.
All kinds of shit, and it was like my mother heard that. Her sisters heard that. Some of my cousins heard that. Our grandmothers, our great grandmothers, and I thought about all my other dark skinned friends, with dark skinned families,
right,
and those of us that have had to hear that have had to be misrepresented, and it's like I'm turning my folks into fucking art, and nobody will ever be able to call them ugly,
and they can't take that away from you
ever the fuck again. And for the record, I have 2 artists right now painting me.
Talk heavy.
Shout out to Tailored Faces.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to my friend Reagan.
Shout out to Reagan.
Yes, who's drawing me completely by surprise.
That's good shit. So, from dark skinned person to dark skinned person, I had a real complex of being dark skinned in the 90s. Go back a couple episodes. I don't feel like reliving it, but I had a complex where I didn't feel comfortable with my skin. I hated my skin. Until I got close to grown, that's when I started feeling comfortable. Like I would say, like mid high school, stuff like that. So, at what age did you feel comfortable in your skin being dark skin? Like, when did you embrace it?
When other people just randomly started calling me beautiful. And to this day, it still kind of makes me uncomfortable. Because
I really had no words, like, because it triggered me just that fast.
But because it wasn't something that I heard. So when somebody was like, yo, like, you're fucking gorgeous, I'm like,
you like, who, me? Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Who?
When I first heard I was fine, I knew it wasn't April 1st. Like, bitch, I know you playing.
I was like, for real?
Was it from another dark skinned person?
It was from a white person. It was from a white guy in Renton Terminal.
He already hungry. You looking like something scrumptious.
And I was like, so like,
taken back.
My flavors were gasted.
right.
I was clutching like,
every pearl.
Oh, yeah. And then when it was like when other black women started being like, yo, I like that. You're beautiful. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, okay. You look at the mirror a little different. Confidence on a beam right now. Okay. You strut a little different.
For me, it really meant something when it came from other dark-skinned
people.
Because for me, it was dark-skinned men who were always talking the biggest shit to me about my beauty. And it was,
I can believe it.
Also, and light-skinned women.
Yeah.
And it would be light-skinned women that we were supposed to be friends. We were supposed to be cool. And then next thing you know, people being funny acting. Like, I find out, like, people talking shit. And it's like,
big shit.
I remember this boy. He might see this. His name was Theo.
He be alright.
That nigga, we was in Germantown. And he was big, and he was very dark, but we was cool. Like,
okay. Big as in tall? As in wide?
like husky wise, like big dude.
Okay.
Whatever.
Short, tall?
Kind of short.
Okay, so it's
Yeah, scraggly like beard, because we was like 16, 17, something like that. But we're like walking down Germantown Avenue, school let out, whatever. This nigga gonna look me in my face and was like, yeah, you know, somebody said that, you know, from a distance, like, you look like a monkey or something like that. And I
know you lying.
And I was just like, really? And he was just like, yeah. I was like, you know, you kind of do. And when I
Donkey
say,
Kong looking ass nigga.
Here,
sorry.
Sorry. Literally, when I say, it's my outfit. I'm a Libra. I'm an October Libra.
Talk heavy.
With a Leo rising. I'm going to read you clean. And I went in on him, and I stopped fucking with him because I'm like, bitch, how dare you?
You got me fucked up.
You got me all the way fucked up. He had a dusty flight jacket. The Jawn that's supposed to be orange in the inside.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Not orange. I'm sorry. But, not the... we going to drink to the dusty flight jacket.
Dusty Daniel.
But he said that to me, and I was just like, nigga, I know you lying. Cause, bitch, you could never.
Wow.
And I'm a person where I don't really talk heavy on myself.
Right.
My energy is just naturally big.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I don't have to say anything, and it'll just be like canceling people out, like just me and my presence. My presence is very big.
Because when you chilling, leave me the fuck alone. Now you take me to that point, bitch. I'm gonna show you how much chilling I just was chilling. Now I ain't chilling on you.
Yeah, one of my sayings is come in peace or go in pieces.
Come on now. Come on now. That's crazy.
Come in peace or go in pieces. Like I've cultivated my peace. I don't fuck around with other people because I'm one of them firm believers. You never know what somebody got going on with their spirit.
That part.
So you need to be respectful of people's space. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to be in nobody's space you don't want to. Like I'm one of those people. So it's like, but don't bring it over here.
Right. Because this ain't what you want.
No.
This ain't what you want. I assure you. This ain't what the fuck you want.
And I tell people all the time, like, don't let the head rap and the bells and all that shit for you. I slap people without ever leaving my house. Okay?
Whoa, your reach is crazy.
I don't play with people. So I don't like people playing with me.
Yeah.
Like we could be cool, we could be all of that, but like I don't do none of that. All that messy, petty, all that.
She
like
said, I slap people without even leaving my house.
Listen, cause I'm too old for that shit.
I gotta write that down.
I'm too old for that shit. I got kids, bills, businesses, shit that I'm working on. You know what I'm saying? Like I have too many goals. I have too much to lose.
Right.
So I don't. My dad taught me. My godfather. He taught me. You slap people without leaving your house, and you have a Jew lawyer.
I wish I had a dad.
Well, that right there is my godfather, okay? Man. I told you, my biologicals. Okay, my godfather, the man that raised me, the man that calls me his heir, all that. Like, that's my godfather, my Batman. Yes.
That's what's up.
My Batman. He taught me, you don't.
Damn. Yo, I could talk to you all day, yo. This shit crazy. But I know we pressed for time. It's getting late, so we at the end of the episode, and what I like to do at the end of the episode is give people a truth of the week. Basically, the truth of the week is whatever's on your heart, your spirit, your mind. Tell the people, put it out in the atmosphere, and then I'm going to follow up with it.
The truth of the week is to be anyone but you is a waste of who you are.
That's crazy. That's a good one. I don't know how I'm going to follow it up. I don't.
You a Libra, come on.
I don't.
Area type, brother. Get it together.
Okay. My truth for the week, and I'm about to be 39 in a couple of days, inshallah. Truth for the week for Rashawn will be gatekeepers. Sometimes the most craziest gatekeepers that you have is the contacts in your phone. The gatekeepers are the contacts in your phone, and you have to know where you stand with them and where you don't stand with them. Get them out your life. I feel like the people that you know that talk life into you, or they act like they're team you, they really can't stand your guts. They want to see you do good, but not better than them. I never understood that when I was a kid. I damn sure understand it now. And it's like you look at people sideways. Once I start looking at you sideways, it's hard for me to look at you straight. Like, I never respected anybody in my life. And I don't plan on starting to learn how. I just don't. Maybe it's the Libra in me. I don't know. You're a Libra. Have you ever gone through that?
What, just not respecting nobody?
Like somebody got you so fucked up, you like, what, I can't unsee. I can't go back to how it used to be because now I see who you are for what it is, and it was a mess this whole time.
Oh, absolutely. That's why I'm
I'm
divorced.
divorced. Man. Yo, I tell you, I got some shit with me. We're gonna do a part 2.
Celebrating
my divorce. Now I go home and watch that shit. But I'm glad that you came on the platform.
Thank you for having me.
This was definitely a good joint. Shout out to you and all your endeavors. You about to go further than you ever been. All this art. This.
I accept that.
This is your coping mechanism. This is your peace. This is everything, and you definitely see in color. Like, like throughout the whole episode, I'm glad I got sunglasses on. I'm just looking at all the art, trying to take everything in, and still be in a conversation. It's dope, yo.
Thank you.
It's very dope. Like, and I want you to get your flowers now while you can smell them. Shit, even if you gotta smoke them. But hey, I don't do no judging. But it's True Table. We see y'all next week, Tablemates. Catch y'all. Enjoy. Good shit, yo. Good shit. How you feeling?